Hello singing friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mickey here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. Today I'm going to be doing another patron reaction request from James Pratt. He asked me to look at the band Larkin Poe and their song Mad as a Hatter, performed at the Convent Club. So let's jump right in. I will be stopping the video at least once, so the uninterrupted playback will be in the description box below, plus the 2 ways that you can get me to react to a song or an artist of your choice, and the links to the courses that I teach on piano and singing. All right, so without further ado, let's check out Larkin Poe, Mad as a Hatter.
You are so quiet. So are we. Sometimes. We wrote this for our grandfather, and he suffered from schizophrenia. And I think mental illness is one of those things that's very hard to talk about. It's an uncomfortable thing to talk about, but I think it's something that we should be open about it. It's really hard to watch somebody slipping away, especially recently our grandmother, our mom's mom, has been slipping away kind of into dementia. And so we are gonna remember our grandparents when we sing this next one. It's about mental illness. It's called Mad as a Hatter. I know what time is. Time is a thief. It'll steal into bed and rob you while you sleep. You'll never feel it. It pulls off the covers, rifles through your head, and then you wake to find you can't remember what you just said. Happens to everyone. Just like the father of my father, time stole his mind, and I can't forget that 1/4 of his blood is mine. I try not to worry.
Pause it there for a moment so that I don't get flagged. So I think this is my favorite song of theirs that I've heard, because I really like the chord progression and the melody as well as the lyrics. And I do think that they are tackling a very difficult subject that I think probably all of us have been touched by in some way in our lives or will be. Something that I definitely think about. I definitely am afraid of getting dementia, you know. I think it scares me more than like any kind of bodily ailment, to lose your mind that's so like central to who you are. I think I would rather be a brain in a jar and still know who I was and have my own identity than be able-bodied but be like locked in or not know who I was or lose my grip on reality or my identity or whatever. So I definitely have that fear. My grandmother also had dementia. And it's something that I always worry about. Anytime that I like can't remember somebody's name or like something, I'm like, oh my God, it's starting, no. So I definitely am touched by this topic. And I just think the melodies are beautiful. I think the chord progression is beautiful. I especially love the way that Megan is playing with the ebow. It's really beautiful. I loved when the drums kicked in. And I love the dynamic build, the way that the chorus opens up. I love the minor chord right at the end of the chord progression in the verse is really pretty. And then the way it opened up on the chorus, and the first two lines were very like major and uplifting, and then the end was more returning to minor and kind of becoming more intimate again. And I loved that line where she says mind over matter, and then her sister says mind doesn't matter. You know, I love that little twist when you're mad as a hatter. Very, very clever. I also really like the scansion of the lyrics on the verse. You know, the first line is it scans as you would expect it to, and then the second line is a little bit longer lyrically, and so it kind of bleeds over into the next phrase. I thought that was very clever. So a lot of like really interesting things going on, and I love the way that their voices are so complementary. I'm forgetting. Oh no! Sorry. I'm forgetting the lead singer's name. I think it's like Rebecca or something. Hold on. I'm getting dementia. I was right. I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, so I think Rebecca has like a really beautiful kind of sultry, bluesy voice. And then Megan has a perfect voice to harmonize with her, you know. And it's funny, I know that Megan is the older sister, and she seems a little bit more guarded and less eloquent and free in the way that she speaks, you know. Rebecca seems much more like comfortable when she addresses the crowd. And obviously she's the main singer, and Megan is the one who harmonizes, but I actually think that Megan is really talented in the way that she plays the slide guitar. So they both bring so much to the table, and they're just a really, really talented band. They're all really good, but especially the two sisters. They're just really, their lyrics are interesting. I love that they pick these like, you know, off the beaten path topics to write about. They are personal, but they're also like tied into like historical things, or like even just the phrase mad as a hatter. When I was reading the Genius lyrics for the song, they said that it comes from the profession of, you know, people that would make hats and they would handle mercury. And so they would often be driven mad by long-term exposure to this poisonous chemical. And I didn't know that. And that's just like really cool and gothic and dark and macabre. It really like fits into their whole aesthetic, you know. I like that it's so consistent, and they keep writing songs or singing songs that have like this kind of like devilish or like witchcraft kind of spooky gothic current that runs through all of them. That's really consistent and cool, and I love how beautiful they are, and they're just super talented and interesting. So I'm enjoying it very much. That was a long pause, sorry. Let's get back in here and listen to the rest of the song. Jeez, shut up, Michal.
It's hard to draw a clear distinction. Who you are, who you were. Through the looking glass, where past and future begin to blur. No one can blame you. They say the world is what you make it. You think, speak, and breathe, and those rules still apply. Stuck in a world of make-believe. Make the best with what you're given.
Very cool. I really liked the end, how they layered the different vocals, you know, and when they were repeating the "off with her head" and "paint the roses," it was almost like you had Megan doing that like droning kind of chant, you know, and they were like kind of mumbling, so you couldn't totally hear with clarity the lyrics, which almost makes you feel a little bit like you're going crazy, you know. I really liked Rebecca's ad-libbed vocal lines over that. She had quite a variety of different tones and really beautiful improvised melodies there. I really like the melody to the chorus. I just wanted to go back and listen to that again. I really like the way that she sings that, please don't come for me, I promise I'll be great, just let me keep what's mine. You know, she does like a really nice smooth transition between that more bluesy kind of gritty chest voice sound on the first part of the chorus, and then when she goes into her head voice, it's just a really beautiful tone that she gets. Very nice smooth transition. That was my favorite part of the song. So yeah, I really liked it. Very interesting. I'm liking this band more and more. I think there's a lot here. They definitely have a lot of substance and intelligence, and I appreciate that very much. So thank you for the recommendation, James. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, take care, and of course, happy singing. Bye bye.